Hey guys, Chief Fruity here, and in this video I'm going to show you guys how I made the lead basses for my track, Rage Spell. So I loaded both of them up into this project. Oh, that's really low there. One more up. I have this bass, this is the lead, and then this bass is the second one. So let's start with this one, which I've called the grime bass. And pretty much this, I started making this bass off of the Flying Cobra preset here by Toby, and I don't remember doing a whole lot to it. Most of what I did to it was on the effects panel. Let's start with here. So here, this is the saw wave and the square wave of the sound. When I had this in Rage Spell, I had it mixed between saws and squares a lot. I have the prism on a little bit. Filters all the way on. The EQ mix is on. And through here, there's a filter 1 frequency mapped to an envelope. There's a filter 2 frequency on mode X mapping, which actually stays all the way up. But something else is on mode X mapping, and that is the time image offset, the image time offset. It's also going through some phasers there. It has a harmonic phase here and a global EQ. That's pretty much it for part A. There's not as much on part A as there is on part B. Part B is the square wave. It has less filter. The filter's taken out slightly. 3 voices of blurred unison. The pitch and the phase and pan are at these levels. You can tell the pitch is down, which has the unison. It's not as distinguishable with the bass down like that. Harmonizer's up all the way. Prism has the same. And there should be some stuff on mode Y. So there was a phaser on here, but I took the phaser off. That's pretty much what's going on inside of Harmor. And then I put it through this EQ to boost the mids, and this EQ as a filter here. And I put it through Vocodex here to get it sounding really thick. And there's some compression going on inside of the Vocodex itself. And I put it through a Maximus. This Maximus, all the settings are default, that the post is down slightly, so it gets a little bit more compression. And then now to the saw bass I have here. This one, I made this bass from scratch in Citrus. So it's using all operators. All operators except for the final 2 are rectangle wave, saw waves. Now the final 2 are rectangle waves. The first operator is actually at negative polarity, negative 100%, and then they all decrease in the positive polarity from there, except for operator 6, which is boosted a little bit more. And on operator 1, I have mode X going here, so you can do this. So it has some cutoff. Then none of the operators are really doing anything else, except this one is damp key modulating. Same with operator 4, 5, and 6. They all have that same key modulating. All of them, actually. And then that's all it is in Citrus. Like, inside of Citrus itself, for this bass, it's super simple. And I run it through this EQ. And this EQ is actually doing a lot. So let me take off this EQ. Sounds like that. With the EQ, you can tell this is helping a lot to boost the high frequencies here and cut the lows there. Off, on. And I'm just going through this Vocodex. So let me take the Vocodex off. Sounds like that with the Vocodex. So it boosts those basses a lot more. I have it on the low pass. Boosted the band values a little bit to get it thicker, because by default Citrus is pretty thin. It's really thin there. Have a lot of compression and wetness here. And that gets it really thick. So those were the two basses I used for Rage Spell. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and next week, I don't know exactly what video I'm going to do next week, but feel free to drop a comment and I might follow that for next week's video. See you guys then. Until then, bye.